an age-old nationalism started rising in Europe, and borders began to close. Donald J. Trump, running for president, held enormous anti-immigration rallies and called for building a wall. In Utica that same year, more than 10,000 refugees were busy working and raising children. Sadia, a young Somali Bantu girl, was starting to break her clan's rules. Part 1. Landings. Chapter 1. Desire. Leaves covered the yard of a formerly grand house on Rutgers Street in Utica, New York. Inside, Sadia Ambure, wearing a fleece jacket and a long zebra-striped skirt, walked around her living room, holding her newborn sister, Rahama. The baby had a thick crop of dark hair and wore a striped onesie. Sadia had hardly put the baby down all week. "You know who's my best friend in this house?" Sadia asked her 19-year-old sister, Mana. "The baby. She won't tell anyone my secrets." Mana, rail-thin, with dark circles under her eyes, said, "Rahama brings charm to our family." "She loves me way better," Sadia said. "But you don't want kids." "I don't." "It will be sad if you don't have any," said Mana, the eldest of their mother's 11 children. "I want a lot. I'm used to them." "I'll have one kid," Sadia, 15, said. "A son." There were only 2 boys in their family. A total of 19 family members, including her grandparents, aunts, and uncles, lived in the house her grandmother, Halima, bought for $55,000 in 2011. Halima, then 49, painted the walls sky blue, lavender, and deep purple. She ordered red brocade couches from a Saudi Arabian catalog and hung long drapes, which are always kept closed. The elegant but run-down house, with 13 bedrooms and 2 large parlors, has been owned by a succession of families since the 1920s. Native Uticans, Italian immigrants, then Bosnian immigrants, reflecting the changing makeup of East Utica. It was used as a drug rehabilitation center in the 1990s. "Boys are easier to handle," Sadia said. "They'll sit down and watch anything on TV. Girls are harder. We fight." Her uncle Yusuf, a small, handsome man, crossed the room, heading out to the Turning Stone Resort Casino, where he worked as a cook. "You never in your life cook for us," Sadia called out. "If you had something interesting in the house, I'd cook it," he said. "Your grandmother is very conservative. She only likes African food. I cook Italian and a little French." It hit Sadia that she was hungry. "I love steak with mushrooms and onions," she said. But what she really craved was a Subway sandwich. They were forbidden by her mother, and had to be hidden in the refrigerator. It drove her crazy that she had to ask her mother's permission for everything, even to go to the store. "Can you get me Subway?" Sadia asked Mana. "Today is not the day." "The kids get pizza when they're good." "Not today," Mana said. "You hear them?" she asked. Looking up at the ceiling, there was a thudding sound of children running. "I told them to be quiet." Sadia lay Rahama on the deep blue rug and drew her tiny sneakered feet into the air. The name Rahama translates as mercy or compassion from Allah, but to Sadia it means unexpected gift from God. Sadia buried her face in the baby's belly. Her anxiety from the past tumultuous months drained away. She felt hopeful. It was late October 2013. She wanted to get things back on track, stop fighting with other girls at school, concentrate on her classes, and most difficult of all, get along with her formidable mother, who was raising her kids by herself. Sadia was filled with desires. "I want to be a writer," she said, "but it's hard for me, a foreigner." Her family, members of the Somali Bantu tribe, arrived in the United States from a Kenyan refugee camp in 2004. Still in ESL classes, though at the top level, she worried she did not speak or write as well as native-born students. But school bored her, and she did not want to put in the effort regular classes would take. She was obsessed with the television show Game of Thrones. "That writer has the wildest imagination,"